And welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway here. Today, drivers have gotten done with their qualifying. It looks like my live timing does not want to refresh here, so give me a second to fix that. I'm not able to see that until I get onto my main screen. Let me see if it is even pulling up on my overlay. Yes, it is, so I might need to refresh my overlay. Refresh. There it is. So you can see kind of a little bit of it right there. I'll pull up the qualifying order here, though. So first is Chris Stouffer, second Kirby Wainscott, third Daniel Jackson, fourth Christopher Pugliese, fifth Andrew Teff, sixth Barry Nelson, seventh Terry Fennell, eighth Kyle Hess, ninth Austin Shipman, 10th Jesse Fox, 11th Frank Chavez, 12th Brandon Zimmerman, 13th Austin Norris, 14th Stephen Blevins, 15th Ryan. That's a Demolin, 16th Truth Hook, 7th Bray, 8th Mike Fudge, 19th Brandon Puffenbarger, 20th Eric Howard, 21st Dwayne Davis, 22nd Aiden Torres, 23rd Craig Hawkins, and 24th Blake Davis. Going to be an interesting race here today. These drivers are running the mini street stocks. I haven't raced these cars before. They've done demo derby in these, though. Gotta keep that in mind. Gonna wait for everybody to pull off the track or pull off pit road. It's like all getting going right now. May need to raise the overall volume of this track because it is very, very quiet. So these cars are 100% fuel. How much horsepower do they have? I'm not sure their horsepower, but evidently it's not a lot because I can already hear some of them hitting the rev limiter. We're gonna figure out how it goes for these guys. As you see the pace car pull off here and pull into pit road. And the green flag is in the air and we are underway here. See, everybody looks like there's gonna. This would be a big. It's like a bunch of bees driving a car. It sounds like it. These guys are somewhat. I know they're picking up some speed now. They're going 140. Definitely looks like it's probably flat out. Yeah, I think these guys are going to be foot to the floor the whole entire time, to be honest with you. Because of how these cars sound. You see Chris Stouffer. It's like he's getting away with the lead here for just a little bit at the moment. These guys just going flat out at the moment. lot of these guys are just being able to pass. We do have some people that have moved up. Austin Shipman, he's moved up 4 positions currently. Currently in 4th. Howard, actually, Davis moved up 7 positions. And it definitely does look like this is going to be a draft-heavy track for sure. We're going to rely on using each other to get up to everybody else. If you're out of the draft, you're not going to be able to really do much. However, I say that, and Halston's still making moves up there. Stuck in that bottom line, though, behind this 98. This 18 might have a pretty good run to the outside of everybody. Stouffer's still going to run that bottom line, that 98, though. If Andrew Teft has hopped up into that high line trying to get a run here. Teft is going to try to get the lead, but he's not going to be able to do it, though, quite just yet. Teft is still going to try to run that high line. This is like almost like Atlanta at this point, it seems like, to be honest with you, on this track. What it seems like this run's like. These guys are all flat out here. It looks like if you definitely lose the pack, you lose. Yeah, this is literally driving like Atlanta. They're only 7 laps in, but this is definitely the track that you're having to draft on with each other. As we have a crash coming into 1 and 2. That's a 3-car pileup, it looks like. Like, Kyle Hess was involved. I saw it out the corner of my eye, and this was a little bit further back. Oh, just gets turned. Turns the 50, 86 into the wall hard. That's about 4 cars, actually. 65, 76. And I wonder if that's too bad of damage for these guys, though. You got the... Brandon's on track. You just can't see him. I don't know if they got enough damage for it. Zimmerman's jumped the pits, so evidently I think he's done. They have a fast repair for this race is my question. They have one. Yeah, they do have a fast repair. Got to keep that in mind. Ryan Hess. Tore up a little bit. Not too badly, though. Fox, Howard, Puffenbarger come down also. Also, Stephen Blevins will follow him down pit road. Brett A. Bray, and then Kirby Wainscott also comes down. Yeah, so it looks like Hess didn't get his damage fixed. I don't know if you necessarily need to. put Stouffer to the lead. Biggest mover right now is Davis, up 13 positions. So he is found his way up here, and I think he's got a little bit of damage too in that front end. I really don't think he's going to be hurt that bad, to be honest with you. I think he's going to be completely fine. I don't see it doing much to him because of the limited horsepower, and I don't think the draft matters as much as I think it does. It's just going off of kind of instinct at this point, it seems like. The lights have gone off on the pace car, so they will go green at this time by. So 8 laps in, which will be 9 when they get the green flag here. I'm gonna look. How much horsepower? I need to look up mini stock. Again, this is actually a free car in iRacing. So, mini. It is no, not 178. See, pace car pulls in here as I'm looking that up. 200 horsepower. There it is, 200 horsepower on that one. So Chris Stouffer will lead them back to green, and the green flag is in the air. We are back underway here. See, caution comes out immediately. Looks like Kyle Hess off the track. Bray was involved with it too. Just got damage fixed on his car. Oh, that's a big stack up, and he gets ran into from behind. So something happened in front. 27, Dwayne Davis. Look at Christopher. Looks like he did not get going. Did he miss a shift, possibly? That looks like a missed shift from him. Yeah, he just couldn't get it in gear and caused a big stack up behind. That's what got everybody wrecked around there. Tepps is going to come down pit road. A little interesting there. Torres looks like he'll get the wave around, it appears. Wayne Scott and Puffenbarger also come down. 36. I don't think his damage is bad enough. I really don't. Why does it show him in the lead lap? That is a timing issue. Hold on, everybody's crashing. Oh yeah, they didn't get past. That's why. So, excuse me. The timing is all messed up because he did not, or half the field did not get past the start-finish line. So it's counting some of them a lap down as it's now fixed itself. Okay, so once it looks like it sorted itself out there. See, green flag is in the air. We are underway here again. Oh, oh my lord, the 3 just ate the inside wall. Alston Shipman. We stay green here though. Oh my gosh, he tried to clear himself down. Yes and no. He got. Oh my god, he got turned by the 18, shoots the front fender up into the track and actually keeps going. So these are actually Hondas. These guys are racing. It says 5-speed VTEC engine, so that's how I know they're Hondas. Honda got that VTEC. That's going to give Stouffer a little bit of a lead now. This separates the pack, actually. Breaks them all up. So I wonder... Oh, there! Somebody gets turned off the Teff's nose. Do they save it? He did. He's still sliding. That's Dumoulin. Go back and rewind here and look at that. Teff's had a huge run. I don't think that's just the 34 kind of came down in front of Teff, and he actually puts his foot in it and drives it off. They've caught in Stouffer now. Somebody's redlining on pit road. It looks like a little mini Atlanta going on here again. Stouffer and Hoke. Nelson, that's not Nelson. Shipman's coming off pit road now. He's actually able to drive it around, which is actually really lucky for him. He's actually able to keep it going and you know, not have to tow, not hurt himself too bad on that. Little merge up. He is, I think, like what, two laps down. On the car, or on track, sorry. Stouffer's is continuing to get drafted here by Hoke. This pack behind him might start catching. No, they're not going to start catching him. They're actually a little bit slower. They're running 36 highs. Some are 37s. I don't think they'll be catching him anytime soon. Hoka's actually gone to the lead there. I didn't realize that. Guys back here are now sorting out a little bit more. They're not too side by side, but they still are. I don't think they're catching. Nah, wow, they're actually falling off ridiculously fast. So these guys' best lap is a 36 low, 36 mid. They're already down to 37 lows. That is a lot of fall. And we have a caution here. Norris, the 7, the 5 are all backwards. They come to a sliding stop. Let's see what happened. So it starts with the 7 up here. That is always possible. Stop changing. It's Austin Norris. The 42 is going to get on the apron and just turn him. Huffenbarger has nowhere to go. Oh, these guys pile in behind him. Shipman, innocent bystander in this again. Has nowhere to go, right into everybody else. Yeah, he's just innocent bystander and all of that. Let's see, who will this bring down pit road if it does bring anybody, for a matter of fact. I don't know if it will. Tef, Torres, Puffenbarger, just a lot of guys actually didn't have any damage are coming down pit road now. Interesting to see. So I don't know what they're... We're actually going to look that up now. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, what is the fuel mileage mini street stocks? All right, what? I'm going to look that up. Mini street stocks and iRacing at Charlotte. Let's find out, because they're pitting very often. That's some guys that hadn't pitted. Oh, great. Cool. Track, no. 100% fuel, with only 200 horsepower. I don't really know. I really don't know on this, but you see lights go off on the pace car here, so they'll get green next time by. It'll put Howard up front, Hoke, Stouffer, Fox, and Nelson. Your front 5. pace car pulls off here as the green flag is in the air, or we are underway here again. Looks like it's a really, really slow start, though, just because of how this track gets going. Looks like that 47 is going to try to duck out, get around them all. I don't know if he'll be able to do it here, but he's going to try. See if he can get around him, though. He's trying to do it. I don't think he's going to be able to, though. He might be able to do it on his own, possibly. We're going to see here. Can he do it on his own? Oh, he's right there. He can't get past Hoke, though. They're going to race down the front stretch here. 20 laps in. It's been really close racing overall. Stouffer, oh, looks like he's going to get past Hoke there just in time. His lights have gone off here at Charlotte, so it's getting dark. Track temp probably going to start dropping, too. Let's look at the track temp. It is now, wow, it's only 84. It's really cold. It's going to be a lot of grip here. See, it's shaded going into the corners. It looks like coming out of it, it's not. Looks like backstretch. It looks like that's just a passing cloud possibly there because it's now back in the sun. So let's see, is it now going to get a little bit warmer? Possibly it should. We'll just have to see if it will or not. Some guys are getting in the wall trying to get as much as they can. Just don't know how well it will go for them, though. Have to find out. Surprised they're able to make... I don't know how they're able to do that, though. I don't know. I would think that it would cause them to just stall out when they go up there, but they're not really stalling out. They're actually able to maintain runs. So I guess it's just how much you want to stay flat out, possibly. I don't really know, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's really two. This is literally Atlanta. This is basically what this is. It's turned into that pretty much. There's really two packs now. I see 3 packs that have formed. You'll definitely have to stay tucked up in the draft. I don't think you can bump draft. I don't think these cars are going to be able to get close enough. Just looking at that. All right, so we got a caution here. Oh my gosh. No, that's not Torres. That was the 7 again, it looks like. It's Eric Howard. 3 wide in the wall. Oh, he pulls it off. And oh, the 76 is there, and the 7's the innocent bystander. Oh, my lord. Who just ate the freaking fence? 27, Dwayne Davis. Look at this. Oh, my gosh. Flips. Does he keep going? Doesn't look like he's got that. Looks like suspension may be broke. Yeah, suspension's broke there. Let's go cockpit, see what that looks like from him. And bam! Keeps it going, and I think that broke a suspension. Yeah, you can see that wheel's wobbling around. That's a toast suspension part there. See, so Puffenbarger, Howard, Dwayne Davis. I don't know why it keeps saying that. Yeah, there's something messed up with my timing here. Don't know what it is exactly, but something is definitely off with it. These guys are under caution. I'm going to go get a bottle of water here before they go back green. I believe the lights have gone. I can get this. I believe the lights have gone off on the pace car here. Yeah, they have. They've already lined up. So it looks like I had pretty good timing with that. So we'll get the green this time by now. Pace car is pulling in here. Will be Stouffer leading them back to green. As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. Can't even hear it because these cars are so quiet. As in real life news, the U.S. has bombed Iran and their nuclear facilities. Who would have guessed? See how these guys can sort this out here. A little bit close contact there between Nelson and Jackson. These guys sort it out there and they keep it straight. Oh, we got somebody down to the inside, and he just smoked the wall. Flat out smoked it. That was Frank Chavez, but he killed that wall. This is going down the backstretch. And just comes down so right into the 42. The 42 actually gets the worst of it. That's destroyed that car, and it's destroyed Puglise also. That car is just done. And it's definitely not what you want to see if you're that driver. Looks like we've got a... How many cars is this? I'm not going to say how many cars this is exactly, but we do have a pretty good battle up here. Stouffer's been... He's been finding his way back up here no matter what, so he's done a really good job. See Stouffer, Barry Nelson, these guys up here. And I'm surprised that you can go up here with only two people and really honestly do it by yourself. That's surprising more than anything else to me. The 196, the 18. Oh, let's get into each other a little bit right there. See if Stouffer's flat out. He probably is. A little four-banger. He's actually really loose. You can hear I can hear the tires screeching. He is actually sliding this thing around. I'm actually curious. What is Nelson doing? Is Nelson loose, or is he his foot to the floor also? So here's the thing. I can't tell because it looks like they're loose, but it looks like these cars are set up to drive kind of like a dirt car at the start. They're kind of sideways getting into the corner. I'm not completely sure how they're supposed to be run, really. I honestly cannot tell. kind of, it's gotta be quiet here for most of this because these guys are just stuck. They're just so side by side with each other. And I don't know what their fuel mileage is. I really don't know. So if you got 4 people that haven't pitted, so that's the only thing that we're going to be able to figure out is something around that. I mean, they're still going with 36 laps, but they only really ran about 20 probably straight up, possibly at that moment. The only thing I can think of with that. Excuse me, here, I gotta open this water packet or water flavor packet. I think they're gonna be running up on a lap car here too. I'm not sure who that was, but definitely a draft is a huge factor here, evidently. Looks like if you can get to the bottom. If you can just take the shortest way around, it looks like you got it pretty much sealed the deal after that point. It appears. Who that is? That looks like that may be not Norris. I'm not sure who that is. They're going around. Can't see the 76. Eric Howard. It looks like that's who it is. All just sticking to the bottom, and nobody's really moving off the top. Yeah, it looks like you got it. Looks like you have to stick to the bottom. Biggest mover is Hoke. He's up 13 positions from where he qualified. That red Wrangler. I think this is a chrome red. Everything's chrome, as Swidler would say. That 47 and 55 are just stuck to each other's bumper. They're coming up on another lap car. He's going to get way out of the way, though. He's all the way down on the apron. See if getting numbers up there can help them. I don't think it will, though. I mean, it's worth a shot. You got to try something different. They're about halfway in this race. It seems like if you get to the bottom, you're just stuck there. You're just kind of locked in position. But this is literally racing like Atlanta. I mean, looks exactly like it. The low horsepower, it's run heavy. You have to be tucked in behind somebody, and I don't think you can really get by anybody. Or you have to wait for them to bobble is when you can really get around them. That is. Right, he's just stuck there. He's just basically tied locked. But you got to time your run perfectly. I don't know. I think where they're just on the limiter so much, they just don't have that extra power they can squeeze out to get around somebody. And you just can't mount a run like you need to. See a little bit of a wiggle there from the 196, and he's gonna get turned and collect the 47 in the middle or the front of the field. This is a big one here. I don't know what happened to cause him to get up the track. Oh my gosh. That was a huge wreck. For the 196, I know he got up. Barry Nelson, something happened on the exit of 4 here. Got him way up the track, into the wall. He's going to come down into the path of Teft. And then he gets clipped. Clips the 47. Hoke looks like he actually makes it through. 69 does not make it through. But behind all this, you can see it just... We'll actually pause it here. Look at Puffenbarger. Look at everybody else just pile in after this. Hello, everybody else comes in there. I just tore up a lot of race cars. See, people will be coming down pit road now. So this is maybe, I guess, to get them to the end. Well, I could think. So Norris, Torres, and Fox stayed out. So also, Middle East is about to get real interesting. What I mean by that is it is going to suck. Welcome to the U.S. bombing places. But that's what's going to happen. A little bit curious to see if these guys can get sorted out. See if they can hold these other guys back here. I don't know if they can, though. Possibly they could. Lights have gone off on the pace car here. So they will get the green this time by. Chavez will not lead. It's not Chavez. Sorry, it is. Ooh, my timing is all messed up here. What is going on with this timing? As green flag is back in the air, we are back underway here. I don't know what in the world is going on with iRacing and their timing. But it says Chavez is first. He's not. It's not Norris. What is going on? I think iRacing is all over the place on this timing because... Yeah, I think it's Wayne Scott. Yes, it is Wayne Scott right now. He needs to get down to the bottom, get down to the bottom, get down to the bottom. Get to the bottom! Oh, he might have screwed himself. Unless Tef can give him a little bit of push here. I just don't think you can get a push. I don't think that that's even a thing in these cars, though, which sucks for him, but... Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be Wayne Scott. That's the only person it could be. No way, it's not. Yeah, I don't know why it says Norris is the leader still. I don't understand that. That has got to be a complete mess up. These guys have gotten halfway, though, so it's a good sign for them. See, Wayne Scott's done a pretty good job holding that bottom. Taps is going to try to get that high line going, but I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. He's actually pulling ahead, though, here a little bit. Hold on, maybe there is a little bit of a draft, possibly. Because that 18's a little bit closer to Teft. Not completely sure, though, but that is a possibility. I don't know. Something I can think of is possibly... right there at it. He's actually got him clear if he wants to go down. So everybody's gone to the top now. So maybe I was wrong about the draft. These guys are still going to fight for it. This timing is all screwed up. Because Norris is the leader when he's not. So I don't know who in the heck is actually ahead. I'm actually going to hop into Discord here and see. mute this really quickly. Okay, so I found out, I just talked to RC. So what happened was Nelson and Norris got too many wave rounds, and it put them way ahead of everybody else when they shouldn't have been. So that's what the whole issue is with those guys, is they were just way too ahead. Is actually Texas got the lead as I was figuring that out, and they almost turn each other going down the backstretch. That is close, my man. You can see Jesse Fox back here. Pretty good job. Holding on to that one. Jackson's actually gotten ahead of Teft here. As I was looking back there, he's going to hit the pod. Ooh, he almost just took out Stouffer with him. That was really close to being bad. Teft has gotten back to the lead, though. He's shucked out Jackson back down to the bottom. Coming to 58 or 57 laps. You see, the timing has sorted out, though, so that's good. I'm having to deal with a lot of random stuff. Stouffer's, he's worked his way back up here, though. This guy's not going away. Looks like he's found out something. I don't know what he's found out. We've got pretty even numbers, top and bottom. Oh, Lord, that's though. There, that is netcode heaven right there. Jackson saves it, though, but that was netcode flat out. He never got touched. That is not on hook there at all. Jackson did a really good job of saving that car, though, but he did not get touched at all. That was a gutsy thing to do. I don't know how in the world he's so. Well, I do know how to save them. These cars don't have that high of horsepower, but they do have a really small wheelbase, so that probably didn't help. I mean, it honestly looks like you can go and buy these tires at, like, low. This kind of looks like wheelbarrow tires, but just flat, basically. Guys are just going to be pretty even with each other now at the moment, it seems like. Real life news, Connor Zilisch won. That was also Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s first race as a crew chief. Congrats to him on that. He's 63 laps done. I don't know about pits. I really have no idea. I don't know if they'll have to pit or not. It looks like they might. Looks like they may not at the same time. Just have to figure out here. I don't even know if they have other... I don't even know if they have manufacturers in this car, to be honest with you. And you can probably run something, but where it said VTEC, I'm guessing they're all Hondas. Guessing they're all Hondas, that is. Tap is getting pretty, like, arrow shot. I mean, it's like a small arrow shot. See, like, right there, it looks like he's loose. It looks like he really is driving loose, but I honestly cannot tell if he is or isn't. See, Teft is still just going to be hanging. He's going to be between Teft and Stouffer. I don't think he can make a third lane. That'd be a gutsy move, though, if he did try that. Just have to see how it will go for him. These guys are basically just stuck with each other. See, just everybody's just kind of stuck with each other now. I'm with 30 laps to go. Don't think he'll be able to do. See, right there, he gets a good run, and then he loses it in the corner. That's where he loses all of that gain. So maybe he's getting a run coming off, possibly. I don't really know, though. Not too sure on that. He definitely is gaining at certain points in the track, though. I will say that much. These guys are basically just locked in with each other now. It's kind of just drive where you need to be. We'll do on board here. We'll do a lap with each driver here. We'll do 5 random drivers, though, just to see how it will go. When they get back to the start-finish line, that's when we'll start on that. So we'll do that right now. We'll actually start with Stouffer here. See, it is now Teft and Stouffer still stuck battling side by side with each other, trying to figure out who can get you the lead. Just have to see 24 to go, how these guys race each other. I love messing with people. What is this? You see the pace car. Not pace car. What am I talking about, pace car? Sorry. I don't know where that came from. Stouffer and Teft still just battling on that bottom line. This actually drew up everybody into this. Do you try to form a third line? I don't want to say screw it and form a third line and see how that goes, but... Oh, there they go. There goes the 7. Someone got turned off his nose. I can't find who it was, but someone just got hooked off the nose of Norris. There's no caution either. It's the 42. Pugliese, and just gets hooked straight across the nose. Actually doesn't hit the wall, and he keeps it rolling. It looks like that's why we stay green. 22 laps left here. And that broke up the bottom line a lot. See, Teft and Stouffer still just gonna be these two guys are gonna be battling for it. So Wainscott has Teft. Stouffer has Torres. I don't really think he has a lot of help though from behind, to be honest with you. It's kind of hard to commentate this because it's so weird because these guys are just so stuck. I don't really know who's going to be able to do anything, to be honest with you. Don't know if you can just... I don't know. Really don't know, to be honest with you. No clue. See, now... You could get really, really loose. That'll be interesting to see if they do get into each other. That's the only thing that you're going to be able to do, though, is get into them and move them up a little bit. Stouffer's got to be careful about that bottom. He almost gave the bottom to Wainscott's looking. He's going to shove... thought he shoved Stouffer out. I really thought he shoved him out there for a minute. That was really close. Teft is still going to try to work that car here. I just don't know if he's going to be able to do it, though. He's trying. There'll be 15 to go now. See how it goes for him now. What can these guys do to set up a run? Can they even set up a run? Is that possible with these cars is the question. Teft and Stouffer still just trying to work this going on. So I think it's going to be who can stay together on that bottom line more than anything else. Stay together on that bottom line, you may be good to go. Maybe good to go. This has kind of become a really weird race at this point. There's not that much passing. This could change, though, because they're coming up on some cars that could throw them for a loop. They're coming to 10 to go here. 12 laps left. A little bit back in the pack here with 11 left now. What can we do here? It's really only 2, 3, 4. It's just, I'm trying to count these cars here. 7-car breakaway. I don't think Puff and Barger has a chance. I don't think these guys, like, in the even the furthest back of this group has a chance, just because of the run that they need. I don't know. Just don't think it'll work out for them. Excuse me. Ooh. So it is coming to 5 to go here for these guys. It'll get interesting for them. As they are three wide up, as I was looking a little bit back in the pack. So this is going to get interesting. 3 wide here. Can the 69 of Fox steal it possibly? Fox, he's gotten the lead. I don't know how he's done this, though, but he's gotten help from Puffenbarger. Puffenbarger's actually kind of sorted his way down to the bottom, so he's able to somehow gain something to get him up there. Stouffer, excuse me, did find his way back up there. Got a pretty good lead. He's staying way out of the draft, though. They are coming with 2 to go here. It's going to be a 5-car battle. 69 of Fox. Can he steal it from Stouffer? Or is Teft going to move up and find a way around Stouffer here? It's going to get interesting to see. How will it go? Let's go down the back stretch here. Side by side going into 4. Question is, how hard do these guys fight with each other for this last position? As it will be, white flag is in the air one more time around here. Can Stouffer find a run? Can Fox time it? And be between these two. I don't think Teft is going to be able to make a move coming into 4, coming into 3 and 4. It's going to be a question. Stouffer is almost going to get a little bit of contact. They're going to turn each other, and that might give Fox what he needs. Coming out of 4 here, they do wreck behind him. It looks like it will be Jesse Fox who steals it. Puffenbarger comes home second somehow, and Ryan DeMolin comes home third. It's Teft and Stouffer wreck coming across the finish line. See if Fox is going to do a burnout here. Oh, he's trying to do a burnout here, but I can't even hear the car. It's that quiet. We will pull up the finishing order here and bring in the top 3. Bring in Ryan Hey, Ryan, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yep, I got you.
Man, so you qualified 15th. How really to start off, how different was it driving these cars? Because I know y'all were basically foot to the floor the whole entire time here, and it looked like almost a mini Atlanta.
Yeah, to be completely honest, this is my first time playing on a racing on a mini stock on this type of track, and it was wild.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like it was a draft track, but I don't know. So how did these cars drive? Was it basically you kind of just stalled out, you couldn't get around each other? Because it seemed like there wasn't a ton of passing there.
Yeah, in the corners, I felt like I was catching up and having to let up a little bit to not get into anybody. And to be completely honest, I got kind of lucky there at the end, and some people took some other ones out and ended up in the top three.
So what was going through your head? Really that final, I think, 15-ish laps, knowing that there was going to be something there towards the end that causes everybody to, go nuts with each other.
Yeah, I mean, I got wrecked out earlier in the race, so I knew I was going to be good on tires, but I wasn't sure how it was going to turn out with fuel, and I got lucky with fuel, and I didn't want to be the cause of any wrecks on the last 15 or so, so I tried to be pretty conservative and keep it clean.
It definitely got hectic there towards the end. So really, one question I have is how hard was it to pass? Because it seems like nobody could pass here at all.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I feel like the runs were a hit and miss, whether it was inside outside. It was kind of back and forth the entire race, and I don't know if that was just based upon how that tri-oval works or where that was coming from, but I'm just happy to be in the top three.
All right, man. Well, before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Yeah, I'll shout out my brother who's watching the stream watching the stream here tonight.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go, but good job coming home second tonight, man.
Thanks, appreciate it.
It was Ryan. Uh, slash. Ah, Lord. Let's bring in the second place driver in, Brandon Puffenbarger. Hey, Brandon, this is Bryson Booth. Got a copy, man?
Yes, sir.
Man, so how in the world did you come home second? Because you were kind of buried back there at some point.
Just working my way through there. I know the longer I went green, I used to run a league in these cars, so I figured out how to save tire. So I knew if it was going to go green, I could save a little bit and hopefully start picking them off one at a time. But we were just all going for it there at the end in 3 and 4, and we all just kind of used the same real estate and kind of crashed. But it was a lot of fun tonight.
Yeah, it definitely was. So how was it, just trying to get around people because these cars have such low horsepower. If it looks like you guys were just basically foot to the floor the whole entire time.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not the front two controlling the line, you're kind of just riding, hoping for the best. I mean, I was trying everything to get around Truth there with like 10 to go, and I had to put him 3 wide just to try something, see if I could advance my way a couple more positions. But it's definitely harder to pass with such low horsepower.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like it was, weird and hard to pass. But did you think you would end up second? Because it seemed like you were towards the back of that pack there, and I know it was so hard to pass. So how in the world did you find your way up there? Was it pretty much just avoid all that stuff that was going on?
Yeah, just trying to stay out of trouble, keep my nose clean. I knew I got in a couple of them, but I mean, so they start coming around the track. I mean, these things have such low horsepower, you got to stay in it the whole time. And as soon as you let off, you're going to lose a ton of time. So it's a majority of how the crashes happen with this car. So, I mean, I was just trying to keep it clean and see if I could get up there and challenge a couple of those guys for the win.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like that was pretty much just you know stay out of it, and you did a pretty good job. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank? Any sponsors you would have want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Just you for putting on the broadcast, Andrew for putting these fun races on. I used to race over here with them all the time and kind of started my own deal. So I like coming over here every once in a while and race with these guys. They're a lot of fun. And congrats to Jesse.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go, but good job coming home second tonight, man.
Thank you.
Brandon Puffenbarger, the second place driver. We will bring in the race winner and Jesse Fox. Hey, Jesse, this is Bryce in the booth. Got a copy, man?
I do.
Man, so you come home with the win there. How did you squeak through and take that win there at the end, man? Because it seemed like you kind of came out of nowhere a little bit.
I tell you what, I got to give a big shout out to Truth Hoke. This man has kept encouraging me to stick with it. Eventually, I'd get a win. This is my first win with the Racers Elite group. Do the whole back stretch, front stretch. I just kept saying to myself, take the holes. When they're there, take them. You can't wait. You got to be aggressive. If someone's coming in behind you, just don't let them go. You just got to take every hole. And in these cars, you just have to wait for someone to slide up, and you've got to get that nose under them, and then you'll get a position. It's so hard to pass in these.
Yeah, so how did you have to set up passes if you could even set them up? Because I know these cars were such low horsepower that you're basically foot to the floor the whole entire time anyway.
Yeah, the draft is really strong in these. You will pull up on somebody so quick, and you just have to learn to lift, but they will slide up. When tires start wearing and people keep it in the floor, they will slide up, and you've got to be ready. You've got to be right there to get that nose under it, and then you can just stay in it, and then you'll get a position. But yeah, that's about the only way to pass.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like that was basically all that you could do. And so you qualified. Where did you qualify? You qualified 10th. So you didn't qualify too far back there. But, what was going through your head really those last 3 laps? Because I think that's when you guys put it 3 wide on each other.
Don't let the gas up. I would lift in the corners through that whole entire race. I don't think my foot lifted one time the last 3 laps. I had Puffenbarger pushing me, and he was square on every single time. We got a little squirrely on that last push, and to be honest, that was a big key in the win, because even once you get out front, it's hard to hold it. You've got to have a pusher, because those little bumps give you just enough to keep your nose out front. So big shout out to him. He really, really helped a lot. And just a big shout out to Andrew for putting on such a tremendous league. This guy's commitment to a league is unbelievable. He's on Discord actively all the time. He's recruiting. He's putting on extra races. He's got practice open for hours every day. It's just it's a tremendous league. Troy Thomas and the rest of the Misfits with Chris Pendleton and us, we encourage each other. We keep our heads up when we can. One of us will get down, the others will pick us up. So it's an awesome league to be in.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it's definitely a fun league. You guys will pretty much race anything that has wheels on it, it seems like. But before I let you go, is there anybody you want to thank, any sponsors you want to shout out that may have been watching the stream here tonight?
Big shout out to my wife. She's a big Racer Elite fan. She catches every race. Even if she's at work, she has a stream on. She's always checking in. She's a big Truth Hoke fan. I'm not gonna lie. She roots for me. I'm always gonna be number 1, but she sure loves some Truth Hoke. So to see him improve over the last year has been tremendous, and it's a big shout out to her.
All right, man. Well, I'll let you go, but good job coming home with the win tonight, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Jesse Fox, the race winner. We'll go with the finishing order here now. Jesse Fox first, Brandon Puffenbarger second, Ryan DeMullen third, fourth, Andrew Teth fifth, Chris Stouffer sixth, Kirby Wainscott seventh, Truth Hoke eighth, Austin North ninth, Terry Fennell 10th, Barry Nelson 11th, Steve Blevins 12th, Daniel Jackson 13th, Adrian Torres 14th, Frank Chavez 15th, Mike Fudge 16th, Halston Shipman 17th, Dwayne Davis 18th, Eric Howard 19th was Christopher Pugliese, 20th, Kyle Hess, 21st, Blake Davis, 22nd, Brent A. Bray, 23rd, Brandon Zimmerman, and 24th, Craig Hawkins. Not a bad race overall, though. It's not a lot of passing just because of how the low horsepower is on these cars, but I'm not going to keep you all here any longer. So I will let you all go.